What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with another hype video. This time it's for the games that are coming out in 2024. There are not a lot of people talking about a lot of the games on this list. There will be a few that a couple of people are talking about, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about these games, and I'm super excited. Now, these games only go up to April 4th, so whatever's been announced from now till April, I have another 10 that I can give you later on. Maybe I'll do another hype video next month for future games, or in 2 months after the Nintendo Direct in February. Let's fingers crossed. I'll have another list with more release dates, but right now let's give you the list of hype games for 2024. So the first game is the one that probably by the time this releases comes out today, and that is Super Neptunia Sister vs. Sister on the Nintendo Switch. Now, this came out already on the PlayStation 4 and 5, I believe, but it'll be releasing on the Nintendo Switch on the 23rd. As far as the date on their website goes, that's the release date they gave. It's another Idea Factory game, and now I played Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Children, and I kind of liked like the anime style thing, and I love the concept of these Neptunia games, which are like they're goddesses, but each goddess represents like a system, a gaming system. So there'll be one for the Nintendo, one for the PlayStation, and so every goddess represents a gaming system. And so I'm finally happy that some of these Neptunia games are crossing over into the Nintendo Switch territory. So super excited about that one. And that one releases, as far as their website says, on January 23rd, 2024. So that is the first game I'm super hyped for. I'm excited to get into these Neptunia games. The only ones I have right now are Super Neptunia RPG or something like that, and that was a little bit more platformy than I would have liked, where this one looks like it's more mainstream and not platformy. It looks like a lot more like Fairy Fencer Advent Dark Children. The next game I have for you releases a couple of days later, and that is Apollo Justice. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played any of the Ace Attorney or detective games, but they all look super good and all have such good hype behind them that I've just been like hoarding them, I guess, at this point. Just grabbing every one I can until I'm ready to play them all. So I have, you know, the Great Ace Attorney, and I also have Phoenix Wright 1, 2, and 3. So this is 4, 5, and 6. So I'm super excited about these games coming to the Switch and actually, honestly, being released at the East. So I do have to pre-order my copy soonish because I haven't yet. And it'll probably be the first mainline game that I pick up, but I won't be playing it because, as I said, I haven't played the other ones. So until I play the other ones, this one will probably hit the backlog. But I do want to have a copy that was printed here in the East, I mean the West. The next game I have for you is a game that releases in the very beginning of February, well, the middle of February. So it releases the day after Valentine's Day, which is Death Mark 2. So this would be the third book in the Spirit Hunter franchise. So this is a visual novel with more like detective stuff. So Phoenix Wright, think of Phoenix Wright detective games, but meets like dark, spooky, Eastern themes over there. And I did play and beat Death Mark 1. I'm playing currently right now NG Spirit Hunter. So I'm trying to beat number 2 before the third book comes out, because I'm super interested in being able to catch up on these stories. So look out for Death Mark 2. So if you played Death Mark 1, Death Mark 2 is coming. And if you didn't know NG Spirit Hunter was part of it, this is the third book in the series. The next game that I have on my list is a game that was pushed back from 2023. And this game is been on, I believe, the Steam and PC and Steam since 2 years ago, and it's PlateUp. Now, this is the kind of game that me and my sister will play together. I'm so looking forward to it. I pre-ordered this a long time ago at Best Buy when they were doing their buy two get one free. So I have my copy ready to go whenever they release this, and I'm super excited about it because it looks a lot more like Overcooked. And since Overcooked hasn't released a third iteration in their series, they keep just re-releasing the same stuff. We are waiting for Overcooked 3, and since All You Can Eat was part 1 and 2 meshed together with extra DLC, I don't consider it its own game. So right now we're just waiting for Overcooked 3, and I think this will satiate me between then. And it definitely doesn't play exactly the same. You're definitely managing a restaurant with your friends, and I think they can drop in and drop out as needed. But it looks like a restaurant management game. Looks super fun. I know my sister was telling me all about it, and I know she'll be excited about it coming out too in February 20th, 2024. So look out for that game. The next game on my list releases March 22nd, 2024, and this is Princess Peach. Now, I'm not into a lot of the Mario games, but this Princess Peach looks like she's on stage and she's doing a lot of these things, like turning into a chef, turning into a kung fu master. It looks super cute. It reminds me a little bit of Captain Toad, where it's just a spin-off with Captain Toad doing its Captain Toad thing. So I'm just curious as what they're gonna have Princess Peach doing, because it looks like she's acting on a stage. So I know this is her second game that's all her own, so I'm super excited about this one. I never got the first one. To be fair, I didn't know about the first one, but I'm super excited. I'm trying to get into these Mario games. I keep trying, guys. I'm desperate to like find the love that everybody else has for it. So I keep getting them, keep hoping that I'm gonna like them like the world likes them. So looking forward to Princess Peach on March 22nd. The next one is another game that a lot of people aren't talking about. And now, I played South Park: The Fractured Butthole in 2022 or 2021, something like that. And I was hoping the Stick of Truth would have released physically, but it didn't. But this one, South Park Snow Day, is coming on March 26, 2024, and it has online co-op. Now, they haven't released what it's gonna look like. I'm just hoping it plays like the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole. I have no idea how this game is gonna play, but I'm still excited about it because I love the Fractured Butthole. Now, if you're not into crude humor and if you've never watched South Park, watch an episode of South Park, obviously if you're age appropriate, and then you'll know what kind of game to expect, because it's gonna be crude humor, right? It's fart jokes, all that stuff. Usually I'm not into that stuff, but I don't know, for some reason with South Park, I always am super interested in it. And to have people to play this game with online sounds amazing. I just can't wait to see what kind of game it is. So I'm just super hyped about it. I'm hoping I'm not like hyped for nothing is what I'm hoping. I'm not hyped for nothing, but that is definitely a game I'm excited for that nobody else is talking about, and I don't understand why. A lot of people, the Fractured Butthole did really good when it came to Switch, I believe. Now, another game that I'm excited for that you would have probably heard a lot of RPG fans excited for is Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes, I believe is what it's called. And now, it's from the same makers as the Suikoden series. Now, I played all 1 through 5 of the Suikoden series and loved them all, and I'm so happy that the makers are making their own game and get to tailor it the way they want without Konami stopping them from doing whatever they want. It sounds like it's gonna be a very similar game, maybe using the same kind of story. I know the 108 Stars of Destiny and Suikoden was based on folklore of some kind that I can't remember which one, but I don't know if this one is going to be based on some folklore, if it's based on similar folklore. I'm just excited about it, and I know like Suikoden will be coming soon after Eiyuden Chronicles. They haven't given their release date, but it'll probably be on my next hype video, even though I'm still hyped for that one too. But I've already played those, so I'm not as hype as I am for this one. So looking super forward to this one, and I know this one was crowdfunded, and it never said it was gonna come to the Switch, and I'm so happy that it's coming to Switch as well. The next one I have for you is SaGa Emerald. Now, I don't know very much about this game. It looks like it's a re-release. So SaGa Emerald Beyond. The graphics look updated from all the other SaGa games I have. I hear SaGa games play super different from most RPGs. The graphics look super vamped up from all the other SaGa games I have. And I usually just pick them all up. I haven't played that one, to be fair. But I am super excited it's coming to Switch. I can't wait. Usually Square Enix forgets that this Switch exists with a lot of their RPGs. Looking at you, that new Mana game, but I'm happy that this one is coming to Switch in April. It looks like what PlayAsia's website says it's coming out April 25th of 2024. So let's see if they don't push down that release date. But yeah, I'm super looking forward to the new SaGa game. I'm happy it's coming to the Switch, and I will definitely be picking it up when it comes out. The next game is a game that I also didn't hear a lot of people talking about, and this is the new Demon Slayer board game, Sweep the Board. Now, I'm hoping it's good. Now, a lot of board games aren't, but this looks like a party game in the Demon Slayer franchise. I don't play a lot of party games, but I do love me some good Demon Slayer, and I saw some of the games where one of them is like Nezuko hiding in boxes, and you gotta, like, they switch the boxes around. You gotta find out which one has Nezuko. So silly things like that. I still want to get it. I still want to get it, guys. I know it's silly. I know it's silly, but I still want it. I know it's sad. And that one looks to be coming out April 26th, 2024. I'm super excited about it. I don't know why, but still am. And the last game I'm excited about. This one's also another visual novel by Access Games, and I'm super excited about it. We haven't heard much about it, but the premise of it looks super good. It talks about the human realm and hell realm, going through some conflict and an agreement between those two worlds, and then, like, it looks like, I'm not sure it's an otome, to be fair, but it is definitely a visual novel, where the guardian has to find use some trusty prisoners to find some escapees from other realms. It might as well be an otome, to be fair. I'm pretty confident it is. It just looked really, really good. I love when the story is based on things that can't really happen. Like, that's my favorite kinds of stories, like realms and places that can't be real. These are my favorite kinds of stories, and I'm so looking forward to this game. And it is, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce the first name. Well, I'm gonna try. Here you go. It's Tenguru Struggle Stray Side. I think that's how you say it. I'm struggle busting to say this name is all I can say, but definitely looking forward to it. The story, the premise sounds super good, and it is definitely coming out in April. I talked to the people at Access, and it's definitely April 2024. They didn't have an actual release date, but coming soon to a Switch near you, and I am super excited about a lot of these visual novels about things that can't happen IRL. So there you guys have it. These are my hype games from all the games up to April 2024. Obviously, if there are more games released or announced or have actual release dates that aren't on this list, I will be making another one. I have another 10 games. Actually, I have another 15, 20 games on my list, but I'm gonna spread these lists out every 10 so often. So this is my first hype list of 2024. Will I get them all on release date? Probably not. I am looking forward to a lot of them, and there are some that I will pick up on release date just because they don't seem like they'll be that a lot of people are talking about them, and I definitely want to get my hands on them so that they don't sell out or are rare copies, especially that South Park that nobody's talking about, the Demon Slayer that nobody's talking about. There are a lot of these games that just nobody's talking about that I'm super hyped for. But thank you guys for watching. Happy gaming. Let me know in the comments which are your hype games for 2024. Are yours, some of yours obscure too that nobody's heard of, or are yours mainstream like a lot of people are waiting for that Final Fantasy reunion? But let me know in the comments below. Happy gaming, guys. Bye.